Just one Shabbos and we'll all be free. Just one Shabbos, come and join with me.
Welcome to Erev Shabbos Kodesh Parshas Vaeira and the Parsha Ponderable for this week. We know that when it comes to the last of the Makos recorded in this week's Parsha, namely the seventh plague, that of hail, when Paro requested that Moshe have the hail stop, Moshe said to Paro that he needed to leave the city because Moshe Rabbeinu wouldn't pray in a city that was filled with Avodah Zarah. The other Makos didn't require Moshe to pray immediately, and the plague stopped the next day. But for the Makkah of Barad, Paro requested that it stop immediately, and Moshe said he needed to leave the city in order to daven to Hashem. This idea that we need to be very careful about the place where we daven and how we daven leads to the following ponderable. Rav Zilberstein was once asked the question of a painter who would obviously wear his work clothing during the day, work clothing that had been stained by paint from all of his painting jobs, and he wanted to know if it was permissible for him to daven mincha while wearing those clothing, or did he need to change into other clothing? We know that certainly a person needs to dress respectfully before they daven because they are standing before the King of Kings. Would this apply to the painter? During the day he could daven in his work clothing, or would he need to change into nicer clothing to stand before HaKadosh Baruch Hu in prayer? Im Yirtzeh Hashem, the answer next week. Shabbat Shalom.